Hello everyone and welcome back to Carter's Corner. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I taught Carter colors and shapes. If you are new here to Carter's Corner, this is Carter. He just turned 2 and this is the channel for both parents and kids. We focus on kids learning and we also do fun videos with Carter.
Blueberries.
Are you eating blueberries? Okay, so the primary way that I taught Carter his colors was using washable kids paint. Whoa!
And then you open it.
So the reason that I use these washable kids paint is because they're all the same except for the colors. You want the only difference between the objects to be the colors. That way it's not going to be confusing. If you watch my video on how I taught him the alphabet, it's a similar method. So I would start with 3 colors and you want to pick 3 colors that are pretty different from each other. So you would not want to do red, pink, and orange because these are kind of similar. So let's just say, so we'll do blue, green, and yellow. I would put the 3 colors in a row and I would say, Carter, look, this is blue, this is green, this is yellow. Which one is blue?
Blue right there.
Yep. Which one is green?
Right there.
Yep. So obviously now he already knows his colors, but I would just do that. So we would have 3 colors, I would mix them up, and I would ask him where is, specific color. He would find it, and we would keep doing that until I felt like he knew these colors. So once he learned those colors, then I would do 3 more colors. And when I taught him this initially, he was pretty young, so it took maybe like a week to learn 3 colors at a time. So you first want to start off by pointing out what the colors are, right? So white, purple, and orange. Now Carter, where is orange?
Right here.
Good job. And then you mix them up. Where is purple?
Right there.
Right there. Where is white?
Right there.
Yep. Good job. If you are teaching your child this before they can talk, they'll just be able to point out the colors. And then once he was starting to talk, he can say the colors. Again, it's a very similar method to how I taught the alphabet. Just going 3 at a time, mixing them up, and having him point out each color until he knew all of the colors. Colors, I think, are a great thing to teach first because they're visual, they're fun, he really enjoyed learning them. And colors are all around us. And so once he kind of knew the colors and as he was learning them, what I would do is I would point out the colors. In daily life, as we were doing things, I would point out the colors of the things around us. So I would say, Carter, you're wearing a blue shirt. This tow truck is red and black with yellow buttons. Can you press the yellow button? So once I felt like he had a good grasp and he was able to point out the colors, I had different activities I would use to help reinforce them. So the next thing I used to help reinforce the colors was this puzzle, the fish puzzle. Where's the yellow fish?
Where's the little fish? Right there.
Right there. Where's the red fish?
Right there.
Where's the blue fish?
Right there.
Where's the pink fish?
Right there.
Where's the purple fish?
Right there.
Wow, look at all the colored fishies. Now to take things up to the next level, another activity is a sorting color activity. There are different color cups and different color teddy bears. Yeah, so look, here's what we do. So you have the different color cups and you set them out and you match the teddy bears into the appropriate color cup. So blue teddy bear in the blue cup, orange teddy bear in the orange cup, and so on. Whoa. Now moving on to teaching the shapes. This is probably the easiest thing I ever taught him. I just used one tool for this. It worked really well and it's continued to work. And that is this shape puzzle. I believe this is a Melissa and Doug puzzle. It was only like $7 and I definitely got my value for this. So it has all of the main shapes on here. And I used the same method I did with the letters and also with the colors. So I just start with a couple at a time, and with the shapes, because there aren't that many of them, I just would do 2 at a time. And I would choose 2 shapes that don't look too similar to each other. So I wouldn't do oval and circle in the same day. I would do, square and circle. And then I would do, rectangle and oval. So we would start with circle and square. I would say, okay, this is a circle, this is a square, which one is the square? And then he would point out the square. And again, at first he might not point out the square the first time. It might take a while for him to learn the difference. And then once he would learn these two shapes, I would add another shape to the mix, and I would keep adding on shapes until he would learn them. And then because we have the puzzle element, I would put all of the puzzle pieces out and I would say, okay, where's the circle? He would pick out the circle and then he would also put it back into the puzzle. So I think puzzles are really great learning tools. They're good not just for learning, but for practicing with their dexterity and their motor skills and things like that. So I taught him the shapes right after the colors. He learned them very quickly just using this puzzle. So I highly recommend this. It's very inexpensive. It's a great learning tool. And for reinforcing the shapes, we do have a few different shape books. This is probably his favorite one, Round Like a Ball. Very riveting stuff here, guys. So round like a ball, we talk about the circle, and then the square blocks, triangle cheese, and so on. So we'll read this to continue to reinforce it. I will do this puzzle with him maybe like every other day just to keep it fresh in his mind. And then another thing I like to do with him, not just to reinforce the shapes, but all the different things he's learned, are these little kids workbooks. So this is a preschool scholar workbook, and there's just different pages with, you know, color activities, shape activities, there's animals, there's a lot of different things you can do with your child. And you know, Carter likes to color, and we kind of do this if we're at home and we're bored. Some of the things he can't do yet, like he can't trace letters, but a lot of the things in here he can do, and he really enjoys these. So we probably have like 10 different workbooks. I just find them on Amazon. I will link to the ones that we have and we like down below. And this is just a good way to kill time and a good way to reinforce learning. All right, so that is an overview of how I taught Carter his colors and his shapes. Make sure you are subscribed if you're new here. Next week's video is going to be some recipes for picky toddlers, and Carter's gonna help me cook them and taste test them. So stay tuned for that. And with all of that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.